Good day! Today, we are going to present our study entitled Factors Influencing Selected SDSSU College Students' Decisions Amidst Pandemic to drop out of school year 2021 to 2022. I am Danielle C. Quinones, together with my co-researchers Marnel Dulpina, Maria Athena Azarcon, Christine Madronio, Jolly May Samson, and Albert Jungi Marie. Background of the problem. Education is very necessary for each and everyone in order to improve knowledge, way of living, as well as social economic status throughout the life. Proper and good education is very important for all of us. It facilitates quality learning all through the life among people of any age group, caste, creed, religion, and region. It is the process of achieving knowledge, values, skills, beliefs, and moral habits. However, the COVID-19 pandemic has brought great changes in the learning and teaching approach of the students and the teachers. Students are adjusting to the new normal class session, especially those in higher level, because they are required to have an online learning modalities to minimize the physical contact, which is considered as one of the challenges the students are facing. Statement of the problem. The major conflict that is evident in the society are the following. What are the factors that might cause the students to drop out their education? Why are these effects taking place of the students' decisions? How will students better the factors affecting their decisions? Significance of the study. Building a future of every student through education is very important in keeping the society's progress. Thus, students' participation in school are essential on how the teachers will minimize the impact of online class because of pandemic. This study helps every individual to develop their flexibility in coping the means of learning and teaching right after determining the factors that may influence the student's mindset in dropping education. In this study, the researchers will determine all the possible factors that may influence the mindset of every student to drop out in school rather than taking education.
Methodology. Research design. The study will make use quantitative method of research which provides data information that was used to determine the factors influencing selected SDSSU College students' decisions amidst pandemic to drop out of school year 2021-2022. Research local. This study focuses on the location of Surigao del Sur State University, SDSSU, Pagantayan, Cantilan, Surigao del Sur. Respondents and sampling technique. The respondents of the study are the selected BSEd students of Surigao del Sur State University. Research instruments. The research instrument is a self-made questionnaire made by the researchers for this specific study. The questions are based on the problems the researchers are trying to seek answers, and it can be referred to the statement of the problem of this study. Data collection and procedures. This study's data gathering started in the month of October 2021. The researchers produced questionnaires containing necessary questions with regards to this study's aim. Before gathering the data, the survey questionnaires developed by the researchers were first validated by research experts for their valuable corrections, comments, and suggestions. The questionnaires were then distributed randomly to the target respondents, which were the selected BSEd students of the identified school, and were given enough time to answer the questionnaires. The questionnaires were administered and received by the researchers after the questionnaires have been filed up. The data collected were then tallied and recorded.
Chapter 4, Presentation, Analysis, and Interpretation of Data. Table 1. The table shows the demographic profile of the respondents in terms of sex, age, and monthly family income. 32 respondents are male and 18 of the respondents are female. 3 of the respondents are 16 to 18 years old. 47 of them are 18 to 21 years old and 0 of them are 22 to 24. 30 of the respondents has a family monthly income ranging from 2,000 to 10,000. 12 respondents has a family monthly income ranging from 20,000 to 28,000. 7 of the respondents has a family monthly income of 29 to 37,000. 1 of the respondents has a family monthly income of 38,000 and above, and 0 of the respondents has family income of 38,000 and above. Table 2. The table shows the demographic profile of the respondents in terms of the parents' educational attainment. The highest percentage of the respondents' parents' educational attainment is the high school level with 38%, and the lowest percentage of the respondents' parents' educational attainment is the elementary graduate with 2%.
To understand the next table, we have here the legend, the range of weighted mean with the corresponding descriptive equivalents.
In continuation for the result and analysis, the table shows the factors that can cause students to drop out of education in Surigao del Sur State University. In the table, the greatest factor that might cause students to drop out has a weighted mean of 3.1, which is I cannot finish my modules or classworks on time because of poor internet connection. The least factors that might cause students to drop out has a weighted mean of 2.28, which is I do not have motivation to set time to attend class and making my classworks because of lack of financial assistance. In correlation, according to Matthew Link, there are many ways that lack of internet access can affect a student's academic performance. Students without internet can't connect with teachers or classmates, do independent research, or get online homework help. For families, not having internet access can mean missing out of information or losing out on a direct line of communication with schools and teachers. The table shows the effects taking place to the student's decision from the topic Factors Influencing Selected SDSSU Students' Decision Amidst Pandemic to Drop Out of School that conducted in Surigao del Sur State University. In the table, the highest effects taking place to the student's decision has a weighted mean of 3.02, which is because mostly students encounter those in which I think they've suffered since the pandemic. The last effects taking place to the student's decision has a weighted mean of 2.22, which is because in our barangay, I have to walk every day for around 15 minutes to seek or find signal. It is not easy for me because it is risky. It is near in the mountain. According to the Shita, lockdown is the first step that any country starts to adopt for the safety of its general public. This severely affects the masses' financial condition, especially for the parents of the students at risk. As the dropout rate increases with financial pressure, the slogan "Stay home, stay safe" has further aggravated the fear of the parents to send their children and attend to the schools. Education has always been considered as the linchpin for the country's economic and social development. The dropout rate in school, especially in third world countries, has always been a problematic issue, and the situation has further been worsened by the COVID-19 pandemic. The table shows on how students deter the factors affecting their decision in the topic conducted by the researchers, which is factors influencing selected SDSSU students' decisions amidst pandemic to drop out of school in Surigao del Sur State University. In the table, the greatest factors are tool that deter the factors affecting students' decision to drop out has a weighted mean of 3.46, which is I will practice proper time management and apply effective stress coping mechanism. The least factor that will deter students' decision to drop out has a weighted mean of 2.58, which is I will be more active and learn our lesson to enhance our performance genuinely. According to Steve Klein, students on the path toward dropping out of high school often exhibit signals that they are at risk, well, before they stop engaging in school. As school closure due to COVID-19 separates students from structured routines and educational supports, the number of disengaged students may continue to grow. Educators should be aware and look for signs of disengagement and act to minimize engagement and support for at-risk students during COVID-19 closures. Some ideas that will prevent students to drop out are: let students know they matter. They are missed, support, considered home situation, and create innovative approaches to motivate students' participation.
Good day everyone. I am Albert General Gimari from BSED Science Study, and we are now at the chapter 5 of this research. At this moment, we're gonna talk all about for the results and discussion. And our findings, based on the analysis of this data gathered, the different findings revealed in these studies are as follows. First, from the demographic profile of respondents, males got the highest numbers than females in terms of sex, majority age from 19 to 21, and as a family monthly income ranging from 2,000 to 10,000. In terms of their parents' educational attainments, majority of students' parents attend high school level. Second, and problem number 1, which is the factors that might cause students to drop out of education, the highest with men is 3.1, which is I cannot finish my module or classwork on time because of poor internet connection. The least factors that might cause students to drop out has a Whitman of 2.28, which is I do not have the motivation to set time to attend online class and making my class work because of lack financial assistance. Third, and problem number 2, which is the effect taking place to the students' decisions, the highest with mean is 3.2, which is because most students encountered those in which I think they've suffered since the pandemic. The least effective taking place to the students' decisions has a with mean of 2.22, which is because in our barangay, I have to walk every day for around minutes to seek or find signal. It's not easy for me because it's risky. It's near in the mountain. Fourth, and problem number 3, which is deterred factors affecting the students' decisions. The highest with mean is 3.46, which is I will practice proper time management and apply effective stress coping mechanisms. The less factors that will deter students' decisions. A dropout has a Whitman of 2.58, which is I will be more active and learn our lesson to enhance our performance genuinely. Fifth, and number 1, the overall Whitman is 2.71, which has the descriptive equivalent of agree. And last but not the least, 7, and number 3, the overall Whitman is 3.28, which has the descriptive equivalent of strongly agree. That's all, and thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Christine J. Madronio from BSED Science Study. I am going to discuss all about the conclusion of the study. Based on the findings, the demographic profile of the respondents, males get the highest numbers than females in terms of sex. Majority ages from 19 to 21 and has a family monthly income ranging from 2,000 to 10,000. In terms of their parents' educational attainment, majority of the students' parents attain high school level. The number one problem, which is the factors that might cause students to drop out of education. The highest weighted mean is the factor I cannot finish my modules or classworks on time because of poor internet connection. The least chosen factor that might cause students to drop out of education is the factor I do not have the motivation to set time to attend online class and making my classworks because of lack financial assistance. While the problem number 2, which is the effects taking place to the students' decisions from the topic, factors influencing selected SDSSU students' decisions amidst pandemic to drop out of school that conducted in Surigao del Sur State University. The highest chosen effect taking place to the students' decisions that has a weighted mean of 3.02, which is because mostly students encountered those in which I think they've suffered since the pandemic, while the least effect taking place to the students' decisions has a weighted mean of 2.22. Which is because in our barangay I have to work every day for around minutes to seek or find signal. Number 3 problem is all about how students that are the factors affecting their decisions in the topic conducted by the researchers, which is factors influencing selected SDSSU students' decisions amidst pandemic to drop out of school in Surigao del Sur State University. In the table, the greatest tool that are the factors affecting students' decision to drop out is I will practice proper time management and apply effective stress coping mechanisms. The least factor that will deter students' decisions to drop out is I will be more active and learn our lesson to enhance our performance genuinely. And number 1, the overall weighted mean is 2.60, which has descriptive equivalent of agree. This means that the respondents find that the given statements are relevant to be considered as factors influencing their decisions to drop out in school. And number 2, the overall weighted mean is 2.60, which has descriptive equivalent of agree. This means that respondents are agreed to the given statement, which is about the effect that take place in students' decisions. And number 3, the overall weighted mean is 3.28, which has descriptive equivalent of strongly disagree. This means that the respondent desires to cope up or deter the factors that affects their decisions.
For recommendation, the study highly recommends that further research should be conducted to understand more about the factors influencing selected SDSSU College students' decisions amidst pandemic to drop out of school year 2021-2022. We, the researchers, listed the following recommendations which you can see in the screen. That would be all. Thank you for listening with us. God bless us all.